Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the week of May 19th. This is a general message. Only take what resonates. Let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Sagittarius, please? Starting off with the sun at the crown of your reading. Beautiful. Followed by the Three of Wands. Temperance. The Tower. And the Eight of Wands. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords. This is being curious about something, or someone is curious about you. This is getting the truth, looking into something to find the truth about something, being curious. This is potentially someone trying to get information about you, or maybe has something to say about you. But I really get that you are curious about this sun. What is this sun card for you? This is the happiest card in the deck, and it's coming out at the crown of your reading. This is very auspicious. This is very positive message right from the beginning. This is material happiness, joyous outcomes, success, gaining clarity, okay? Page of Swords involves finding the truth about something, and the sun brings clarity. What are you getting clear on here, Sagittarius? On the Three of Wands here, this is a card of expansion. This is a card of needing to get on these ships and go out into the world. Potentially traveling somewhere, or you're curious about traveling. This could also maybe be teamwork or building a team. But needing to get out into the world, needing to expand and explore. We also have Temperance, a card of patience. This is a card of balance, harmony, self-control, moderation. This is bringing your energies into balance. This is also a card of alchemy, of being able to turn a bad situation into a good situation by seeing the lesson and taking action. And we also have the Tower, very exciting card showing up here. The Tower brings big changes. Sometimes it can feel disruptive. Sometimes these changes can feel like you don't want them. But when we are working towards a goal in our life, we don't always see how it's going to come to pass in our life. And sometimes it requires big changes that we don't see. And that's why it can feel so disruptive when the Tower shows up. But remember that the Tower is happening for us, not to us. The Tower is happening so that we can build a foundation that leads us to our ultimate goals. And whatever this Tower is, this change, it's coming in quickly, okay? The Eight of Wands is quick action, speed, success. This is news coming in, and this is also a card of focus. You can see that the Eight of Wands are all pointed in the same direction. This is an invitation to focus on one thing. Now, the Tower is coming through, but we also have the sun. So this might seem like an unwanted change at first, but remember, it's leading you to the sun. But let's get some clarifiers. Let's see what's going on here, Sagittarius. What is this sun energy for Sagittarius? Oh, cards are being feisty today. Okay. Page of Cups. You have a dream. Can I get one more with that, please? And the Knight of Pentacles. What is this Three of Wands energy? Six of Cups. What is this Temperance? Six of Swords. Two sixes showing up here. We have the Ten of Wands showing up on the Tower. Can I get one more with the Tower, please? The Emperor. And the Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands energy? Two of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. This could be a mentor or a teacher showing up for you. Someone with leadership energy, or this could be you tapping into this energy. The King of Swords is intentional, and he uses strategy and intellect to build his empire and to move forward. He's a very serious king, and you could be stepping into this leadership energy to move forward from your tower and towards your sun. So here in the sun, we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups speaks to having a dream. You're interested in your dream. You can see he's looking at this fish in his cup, and the fish represents your dream, but we don't know if this dream can come true. It requires effort and action and exploration. It requires expanding out into the world so that you can see if this dream is for you. And it's coming through on the sun. So you have a dream and it looks like the sun. You want to walk towards the sun. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a card that says, it's time to get started. What are you waiting for? All of the knights represent action in the tarot, and this is the only knight that isn't taking any action. He needs to get started. He needs to take this pentacle, this opportunity, and he needs to plant it in this field behind him so that it can grow and bear fruit, so that he can have a harvest. So you see your dream here, it's time to get started on it, and it's going to lead you right to the sun. On your Three of Wands, a card of expansion, we have this Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia, of thinking about childhood, innocence. This is reunions. This is also a gift, a surprise gift, receiving a surprise gift from the universe. And usually the gift that we receive is obstacles being removed. On the Three of Wands, speaking of expansion, you could be looking to your past for what you want to expand in. Is there something from your past, a hobby or a dream that you had when you were a child that you're going back to now? Something that brings fond memories to you that you want to bring back into your life now? Here on your Temperance card, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about a necessary transition, moving on from choppy waters to calm waters, relocating, potentially actually moving, traveling, potentially. The Three of Wands also can be a card of traveling or moving, but symbolizing moving on to a better life. And coming through on Temperance, this move is necessary to bring your energies into balance. It's time to leave the choppy waters behind and balance out your energies, and to be patient. Sometimes these things do take time. On your Tower card, we have the Ten of Wands and the Emperor. So the Ten of Wands speaks to carrying a heavy burden. This is feeling stressed and exhausted. But the person in this card planted all of these wands, or at least some of them, and he's about to receive the harvest that he's been working so hard for. This stress and exhaustion is about to be coming to an end. A big change is coming through to end your stress and exhaustion so that you can receive your harvest. We have the Emperor showing up, also a card of Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or maybe have some in your chart. Doesn't have to be that way though. The Emperor is leadership. This is divine masculine energy. This is respect, strategy, planning, similar to the King of Swords, who uses intellect and strategy. The Emperor also relies heavily on strategy. The Emperor is a combination of all four kings in one, and he's ready to take advantage of any opportunity that comes his way. You can see that he's wearing his armor underneath his clothes to symbolize that he's ready to go to battle at a moment's notice. The Emperor is ready for the Tower. He is not surprised by the Tower. He's ready to take it on. So if you feel like things are getting a little bit disrupted in your life, remember that those things happen for us so that our goals can come to pass, so that we can move on to bigger and better things. So take ownership of the Tower showing up in your life. Lead the cause here. Step into your powerful leadership energy. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine, it's the energy of the card we're speaking to. And we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And different situations require us to tap into those energies and to bring them into balance. Over here on your 8 of Wands, we've got the 2 of Wands. So we do have the 2 to the 3 of Wands, a bit of progression happening here, symbolizing that you are making progress. The 2 of Wands symbolizes needing to make a plan, waiting for results, needing to make a choice. This could also be traveling, another card of traveling, or relocating. The story of this card is this person rushed to a finish line and they are now at the end of their venture, wondering where they're going to go next. They have the whole world in their hands and they need to get outside of their comfort zone. You can see they're holding on to this wand and they have let this wand go. This wand symbolizes their past venture and the new wand symbolizes their new venture. And they're sort of looking out, evaluating how they're going to get started, needing to make a move, needing to get outside of their comfort zone. Like the 3 of Wands, a need to expand. The 2 of Wands is like looking at where you're gonna expand or where you need to expand, and the 3 of Wands is taking action in that direction. So let's go ahead and get you your oracle messages. What are the oracle messages coming through for Sagittarius, please? A fiery climax approaches. Communication is key. And work through your fears. Communication is key. I think we definitely see that here with the King of Swords. He is a good communicator. And being able to communicate what it is that we need, especially through our Tower moment, that's going to be really helpful. Work through your fears, okay? The Tower coming through can be kind of scary, but like I said, step into your leadership energy, step into your divine masculine and really handle this situation. Take ownership of it and work through any fears that you might have, because you do have the Sun coming through at the crown. There is very positive energy that wants to come through for you. So make sure to work through your fears. And your fiery climax, that's the Tower, okay? So you've got a bit of a warning here if there is any energy showing up in your life that feel Tower-esque, okay? Just remember to write it out. It's happening for you. So that is what I have this week for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.